Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and welcome back to another What's New at Mad River Outfitters video. Well, it's fall of 2023 and all kinds of new products coming through the doors for 2024. Today we're going to talk about our good friends over at Dr. Slick. Steve and company out there in Belgrade, Montana do a fantastic job. Of course, you know their tools, from hemostats to nippers to fly tying tools and much more. And we just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what's new for 2024. So first and foremost, not exactly new for Dr. Slick, but we had a lot of requests for these, and I personally really like these bamboo fly tying tools. These handles are made out of bamboo, so it's a renewable resource, which is cool. And they have a 7 millimeter outside diameter on the tubing, on the handles of the tubes. And they're just super smooth, good looking tools, and I just like the look and the feel of the bamboo. So we brought in the whole line. They've got the bamboo handled whip finisher, you have a bobbin threader, you have the short and stubby hackle pliers, which are super cute, and then you've got the standard length hackle pliers. And then we have a bodkin or dubbing needle with a short little handle. I like this tool a lot. I've been using this one especially for applying head cement. But each and every one of these is adorned with brass fittings, and then every single one of these, if I'm not mistaken, yes, has a half hitch tool on the other end. So super handy. They're just good looking tools. They're not outrageously expensive. I like how they feel, and I like the size of the handles, personally. You all may be familiar also with their jumbo set of tying tools. These jumbo tools have a 10 millimeter outside diameter, so they're a little fatter and maybe a little bit better for folks that have larger hands, fat fingers, what have you. But they redesigned the jumbo this year, and they added a carbon fiber insert, which is just really kind of cool to look at. I mean, they're nice looking and they're super lightweight, which is a selling point in the catalog and on the website. I mean, I've never had anybody ever say that their whip finisher was too heavy. Do I have a lighter whip finisher? But they are very lightweight. So you've got the jumbo set of tools, which has the whip finisher. You have the bobbin threader. You have the bodkin or dubbing needle. You have a dubbing hook, and then you have the dubbing twister in this line here for Dr. Slick. All of those, again, have that half hitch tool on the other end. Now this half hitch tool is quite a bit bigger, being that this is a 10 millimeter diameter handle. So for more of you trouty kind of stuff, this half hitch tool might be a little bit too big. They also did away with the titanium oxide bobbins, and so we switched over to the glass, and it turns out that we like the glass even better. They have the glass inserts and running down through the tube or into the tube, which makes these just super slick. I think they call them hyper slick. And it's really great. These are fantastic for smaller to medium sized threads, these in particular. And they of course have the Delrin feet, as all Dr. Slick bobbins. And so they're super smooth rotation. You can easily adjust them. They've got this little rubber pad on here, which is nice for your thumb and your index as you're wrapping around. But the real feature on these is the glass inserts. And those come in the 3 standard sizes for Dr. Slick bobbins. They come with the little guy, which I like. I kind of have small hands, and I love these smaller bobbins. I just get better purchase on them. I think that's the 3-inch. This is the 4-inch, kind of more your standard size. And this is the longer tube, the 4 3/4 inch version. I've saved the 2 best new Dr. Slick products for last, but before we get to that, let me tell you about other big news here at Mad River Outfitters, and that is hoodies. Yeah, I know, hoodies. I mean, hoodies are the fizz. Everybody's wearing hoodies. Except, well, actually, I'm wearing this one. just not in public. Couple of standard, fairly, call them midweight hoodies with a nice fleece backer to them. These things are incredible. And we've got two different ones. This color is called Cement and has the new standard Mad River Outfitters logo. And I think this is called something like Sage or Desert Sage, something like that. And it's got this really cool old school looking brown trout, which is of course the fish that we have here in our home river, the Mad River. And so two classic weight hoodies. And then these are really cool. This is one of my favorite new pieces. Everybody's wearing these around the shop. This is called the Slub hoodie. It's a little bit, quite a bit lighter weight, more of a jersey type hoodie, not really a layering piece. This is a kind of a standalone, or throw it over top of a t-shirt on a cool morning. And you've got this kind of blue color with the Mad River Outfitters badge logo, which I love. And then we do have the Desert Sage color with the new standard Mad River Outfitters logo. So you can check it out. We've got tons of new Mad River Outfitters merch and hats available for men and women. You can check it out at the Mad River Outfitters merch category on our website. I'm sure there's a link down below me, and easy to find on our website. So as always, friends, we appreciate the support. Okay, are you ready? The new Dr. Slick Black Widow line of scissors. And I've been tying with these for about 3 weeks now, and I am really loving these scissors. These things are awesome. And first of all, they come in what Dr. Slick calls the big three. If you're familiar with Dr. Slick scissors, you've got the 3.5 inch arrow scissors, which are your smallest. You've got the 4-inch all-purpose scissors, which are the best sellers. And then you've got the 4.5 inch, what they call the hair scissors. So available in all three of the big three of Dr. Slick sizes. But what makes these scissors unique is, first and foremost, they have tungsten carbide blades, which if you've ever tied with tungsten carbide, I've got a pair of Dr. Slick tungsten carbide that I think I bought in the 90s, and I still use those scissors. They also have adjustable tension, which is really a pretty cool feature. You don't see that all that often, especially on a relatively inexpensive pair of scissors like these are. But the big feature is the bent shaft, you'll notice here. And this bent shaft allows you to have them setting on your bench as such, and then you can easily reach in and grab them and pick them up. Whereas a flat pair of scissors, you may have to slide them across the desk, or it's a little more challenging to pick them up. And I know that's getting a little nitpicky. But heck, when you're tying a lot and you're constantly back and forth and picking up scissors and putting them down, it can make a big difference. And it really, you know, to be honest with you, I kind of poo-pooed the whole concept to begin with, but the more I use them, the more that really makes a difference. I can just reach down, pick them right up. Another feature that I don't think that they've talked about a little bit, as I get older, I'm not quite as steady. And just the way these are designed, I can really stabilize my hand here just by using these scissors, and then be able to come in like this as opposed to straight on with a regular straight pair of scissors. It really has added quite a bit of stability and given me a lot more accuracy with the tips of those blades. So these are called the Dr. Slick Black Widow. Kind of different for Dr. Slick. You're used to seeing Dr. Slick scissors with gold loops. These have red loops and black blades to them. So there you go, the Dr. Slick Black Widow bent shaft scissors. And last but not least, probably the most exciting product for 2024. Just released, well, it's been about a month now. We've been playing around with these, but these are the Cyclone Nippers from Dr. Slick. These things, anodized, machined bar stock aluminum, and they also tungsten carbide on the blades. These things are absolutely unbelievable. They will cut anything from 6X, 7X, all the way up to 20-pound wire. We've cut more, but they comfortably 20-pound wire. These did win Best New Accessory at the Fly Tackle Dealer Show back in September here in the fall of 2023, and they are not hundreds of dollars. They're not even $50. They're quite a bit less. So click the link. They come in the straight, which are more your traditional straight nippers, and these are the offset, which have the blades on the sides, the cutters on the sides, which might be handy if you're cutting something that needs to stick out a little bit further, whereas that's just going to be a straight on shortcut. And actually, I've always preferred in nippers the straight on, but the more and more I use them, the more these offsets, and the offsets are actually selling pretty well. You can see the link to the video review that we did of these. You can see that video right here. Or if you can't see that on your particular device, get a new device. Or there's a link down in the description. Again, kudos, Steve and everybody out there at Dr. Slick out there in Belgrade, Montana. We appreciate what you do. And as always, thanks for bringing us a ton of great new products. We've been selling your stuff since 1994, as you know. I've been selling your stuff since spring of 1990. So it's been a long relationship, and we appreciate it. So keep making great stuff. Dr. Slick, surgical quality instruments for anglers. So there you have it, friends. That's what's new from Dr. Slick and new in Mad River Outfitters merchandise. Be sure to check it all out at madriveroutfitters.com. We appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's free. It's easy. All you have to do is hit the button. That really helps us out, and that way you'll never miss an episode. So subscribe away. And as always, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and be sure to check out this video right here. Check out that video, and then hop on over to Mad River Outfitters and check out the new Dr. Slick.